summary of the book A Ceiling of Stars by Ann Howard Creel and published by American Girl. Vivian is a 12-year-old girl who is homeless. Her dad died in a car accident when she was 10 years old. At the beginning of the story, her mom leaves to look for work with the intention of coming back that night, but she has not returned. After Vivian's dad died, they left their home in Ohio and have gone to various states with a tent to camp along the way with the hope of reaching Oregon. They are currently in Denver. Vivian decides to leave the tent and search for her mom around Denver. Her mom has been sad and drinks lots of alcohol. Vivian has found other homeless people who have been nice to her, including Max. When Vivian asks around and shows people a picture of her mom, some people say her mom has been seen in bars. A man named Gabe gives Vivian a card with the address for a homeless youth shelter. She decides to go to the shelter, where she gets food, clothes, a shower, a bed, and a living room to sit. She worries that her mom may have died, but she continues to ask about her. Vivian writes in a diary that the shelter gives her. She writes about memories of her dad, such as when he would tell her stories at her dad's funeral. At the youth shelter, she meets a 16-year-old girl named Lockett. A dangerous taxi driver has been following Vivian. Lockett and Vivian decide they should leave the shelter. Every night they find a new place to squat so the police do not find them, and they find food each day in restaurant trash. One day, Vivian sees her friend Max, who tells her that her mom is in the hospital. Vivian and Lockett go to the hospital and see her mom sleeping in a room. The nurse says she will recover after being detoxed from alcohol. When Vivian and Lockett are back on the street that night, the police see them so they run. Lockett gets away, but Vivian is caught and is taken to the police station. Vivian calls the kind man named Gabe, who works at the youth shelter. Gabe comes to the police station, and Vivian cries and tells him what has happened. Gabe talks to the police and takes her back to the youth shelter. Vivian sees Lockett at the youth shelter. A social services person makes arrangements for Vivian to go to a group home. Vivian learns to adjust to rules and expectations. When her mom moves from the hospital to a treatment center, Vivian writes her a letter. Her mom is getting better from alcoholism. With help from social services, her mom gets an apartment and a job. Eventually, Vivian will live with her mom again. Vivian starts school and worries how kids will treat her since she once lived on the streets. Vivian realizes that even in the difficult times of life, she can be strong and find bright stars in a dark sky.